Good morning, YouTube friends. Thanks so much for coming by. Today we are talking quarantine dieting and how it's not a thing. So raise your hand, hit that like button, comment below if you have struggled with eating right during this whole quarantine experience. It's me. I'm guilty. So guilty. I've been struggling so bad to not snack too much and eat things that I shouldn't eat way more often than I should eat them. So I have decided enough is enough, and I'm going to get back on track and get to a place where my body feels good with what I'm putting into it. And I thought I'd share with you a detox juice that I have been making that's super delicious. It's chock full of so many ingredients that have so many wonderful detoxifying and inflammatory properties that will help you feel better, get back on track. It's just something to add into your already healthy eating lifestyle or your not so healthy, trying to be more healthy eating lifestyle. So keep on watching to see how we make it. It's super simple. Okay guys, I just got back from the grocery store. I spent about $15 on these beautiful greens and fruits, and we are going to juice them on up. I have this awesome juicer here. I got it on Amazon. I will link below which one it is. It's a slow macerating juicer, and if you can swing it, slow macerating is best. What that means is it's crushing up the fruits and vegetables more slowly. So like a typical high-speed juicer will heat up your ingredients, which takes out some of the nutrients. So if you're going to get a slow macerating one, you're going to get more of the benefits from your whole foods. So we are starting with some celery here. So it seems like everybody's on the celery juice train bandwagon here. I haven't really dove much into it, but there are a couple things that are really awesome about celery. It's super hydrating. It's actually incredibly inexpensive too, so it's a nice filler just in general for your juice, but it actually can help heal and activate your gut health by restoring hydrochloric acid, and that will help you digest things faster and more efficiently. So we got a whole thing of celery in there. We've got cucumber, which is also incredibly hydrating and adds a lightness to the flavor of the juice. Next up, we've got a whole bunch of parsley here, and parsley actually can support bone health. It has antibacterial properties and a whole lot of vitamin E. Now, all of these ingredients are super anti-inflammatory and have a lot of antioxidants in them as well. Little side note while the parsley's going on in here, one of the awesome things about having your own juicer, aside from the little bit of a mess, is I spent $15 on all these ingredients. And if I went to our local juice place, which is super awesome and I love it, I would spend at least $8 on a large green juice. So I've got about 6 or 7 large green juices going here for $15. So it's quite economical. Okay, next up is cilantro, and cilantro is chock full of vitamins A, C, E, and K, among other things. And cilantro also is really awesome to help detoxify. If you have some heavy metals going on in your system, things like that, it can help kind of flush out your system a little bit, which is super awesome. And it adds a nice flavor to your juice as well. Look how green that is, health coming right out of there. And next, I think is quite a underrated little leafy green here. The more I learn about watercress, the more I think I should be eating this stuff all the time. It has giant amounts of anti-inflammatory properties. It also has a ton of vitamin K and folate, among a lot of other things. So you can get this stuff in your life. And of course we have a little bit of kale going on here with this off-centered camera action. And kale is just chock full of so many nutrients. It's one of those big leafy greens that we should be getting in as much as possible. This is a great way to add it into your diet. Then I'm going to add a couple green apples. This is going to sweeten up the mix a little bit, make it a little bit more palatable, less crazy green juice. Apples can help lower your cholesterol and detoxify your liver, which is awesome. And then I'm adding a good amount of ginger here. This helps if you have any tummy issues. It's great. It also has B3 and B6 among other things. And it adds a really nice flavor to the juice as well. So this last ingredient could potentially be a bit controversial. I am adding some raw garlic to my juice. I would start small, start with 1 clove. It's incredibly potent, but it is awesome. It has some great properties. It can help boost your immune system, lower blood pressure, and it tastes amazing in my opinion. So we've almost got everything in here aside from our citrus juice. This is our little leftovers, I call it, our juice poop. I actually feed these to my worms, and sometimes Olive, if it's sweeter ingredients, she really likes them as a snack as well, which is awesome. So I'm just going to pour all this gorgeous juice into a mason jar so I can throw it into my fridge. I'm also gonna make a giant mess because I just don't know how to do anything without being messy. Look at how green that is. This is such a beautiful color. You can tell that it's healthy. It just looks good for you. So I'm going to get everything into this jar, and then to that, I'm just going to squeeze in a couple limes and lemons, which are chock full of vitamin C, can help with hydration. I just learned that lime can actually aid in iron absorption, so that's cool. And truly, any sort of raw plant-based vegetable or fruit that you put in this juice is going to be good for you. They all have amazing properties. If I said everything that there was in each of these ingredients, you'd be listening to me for way longer than you'd like to. So if you want it to be a little bit more sweet, add more apple. If you don't like certain ingredients, omit them. This combo though, to me, it tastes amazing. I can feel how healthy it is. It makes me feel better, especially when I'm on track with my eating as well. So I recommend giving it a shot. So then we just put it in our giant mason jar or a couple mason jars, and we are good to go. If you don't like to have too much of that fibrous green pulp, you can definitely strain the juice. I recommend doing that if you have a slow macerating juicer, because it tends to give you more pulp, which is more fiber, which I love, but it can be a little bit chewy. So I'm straining this up a little bit, and I'm going to add a little bit more lemon and lime to brighten it up. It's been sitting in the fridge a couple days. The garlic does tend to get more strong as the days go on, so added a little bit more of that for some vitamin C and to even out the flavors. And we're good to go. We are all set for the week with our detoxifying green juice that's delicious, and it's so incredibly good for you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy, and I will chat with you soon. Cheers.